What if it doesn't work out? And now you just got this hair and these face tats.
But we
people,
had this before. People been saying this before I was a bum. And
how old are you?
Man, it was gonna be a very good podcast, but someone had to ruin it by speaking nonsense.
Pick him out! Pick him out! Get him out! Get him out! Get him out!
I was sitting there the whole time. And we did not get thrown out. There was a cop that got mad because beer got thrown on his head. So about a week, not today, but about a week ago, I sold my soul. The demon asked me, are you sure you want to sacrifice? You say you sacrifice someone that you love? I said, nah. What did I wish for? To be famous and be rich.
Internet fame is a fickle beast. On one hand, it can give you all of the recognition that you ever wanted, and then it can quickly snatch it away from you with reckless abandon. It's a beast that you have to continuously feed, or it will turn on its owner. The internet is like a digital jungle. It isn't biased at all. So when it becomes time to face that beast head on, it's understood that you brought the smoke on yourself. Nobody personifies this sentiment more blatantly than the Island Boys, an internet sensation with a shelf life that was very low and no love in the hip-hop community. They tried to pursue careers in rap, and as of this moment, it's safe to say that that pursuit failed. In this episode, we are going to give you the complete story of the hip-hop abomination that is the Island Boys. From internet beefs, walking out on interviews, getting booed on stage, and more. We got you covered, so let's get to it. The fraternal twins Frankie and Alex Venegas were born sometime around July 16, 2001 in West Palm Beach, Florida, and they are of Cuban descent.
Can you tell them that I'm full Cuban? Me and Frankie, go.
Well, you were born in the United States, but your parents and your ancestors are all Cuban. Yes, so you are officially Cuban.
The boys grew up with their mother most of their lives as their father passed away when they were just 6 years old.
Like an early age, from a heart attack.
Okay.
So we didn't have a dad growing up. Like, he died around 5, 6.
To this day, the identity of their parents has not been revealed. Quite weird if you ask me. During their childhood, they always attended good schools. However, the fact that they didn't have a man in the house definitely became the main reason they quickly became troublemakers.
You know, you kind of need a dad growing up because, you know, rules and stuff like that. We didn't follow no rules. We wasn't listening to nobody. We didn't have a father figure growing up, so we was out here wilding and stuff like that.
They even used to post videos with their ankle monitors on house arrest on social media. According to them, they've been getting arrested since a young age for burglaries, robberies, and even got held in different juvenile centers. While in their mid-teens, the two brothers said that they didn't have intentions to become rappers. They just wanted the attention and clout that rappers usually got. However, when they were locked up, many inmates would encourage them to rap due to their viral-like appearance.
When I was locked up, I had a lot of people were trying to be rappers. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna dive into the game. And a lot of people were like, bro, you look famous already.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it a go. You understand? I was locked up with Hotspot and on. There was like,
I saw that live.
It was that type of encouragement that made them actually want to pursue rap when they were released. The added benefit of rap possibly getting them out of the streets was definitely a motivation as well. Fast forward to October 12th of 2021, and a short video of the Venegas brothers singing by a pool went viral. The video was posted on Frankie's TikTok account, where it was viewed almost 20 million times. 2 days later, the video was re-uploaded to Twitter with the caption, "Florida ain't a real place," where it has received over 10 million views. The virality of the video led to them being dubbed the Island Boys by viewers. As the video quickly became the biggest meme on the internet, the original sound has been played over 100,000 times on TikTok videos. Another rendition of the song was posted to Alex's TikTok on October 21st, 2021, and has been viewed 55 million times. The song, if you can call it that, led to the rapper Kodak Black offering to sign the duo to his record label. Kodak's interest even led to Frankie, aka Red 4X, to change his name to Kodiak Red. However, nothing has materialized as far as the brothers becoming an official part of Sniper Gang. On December 4th, 2021, the Island Boys would release an official video for the song, and it has more than 10 million views. Not bad, man. From what I can see though, the viral success of the Island Boy video, the original one, was just the perfect storm. The first element was some of the previous efforts that they did to get clout before the fame. Even before their extreme viral success, they were getting celebs to join their lives and earning money for their personalities. Naturally, the next step was to try their hand in music. I mean, come on, that's the easiest clout receiver. The first to hit the mic was Frankie under the alias Red 4X. He dropped the first video, My Time, on March 28, 2020. Then a few months later, he would team up with his brother Alex, who went by the name Fly Soldier, and they would drop a video entitled Murder One. This was the beginning of them rapping as a tandem. Their image was also pretty unique, and it led to them becoming prime choices to imitate for Halloween and to parody on social media, thus making their celebrity appeal grow instantaneously. The final intrigue builder was the initial perceived irony of their lyrics in the video. Before it was revealed that the Venegas brothers were of Dominican descent, people immediately looked at them as if they were making a mockery of Caribbean culture. Even though it was viewed as a negative, like the saying goes, people just can't look away from a train wreck. Despite being on top of the world for a little second, their success and novelty value seemed to wear off quickly. On November 25th, a clip was leaked of the brothers being booed and heckled while performing the song at Club Live in Miami, and from there, the rest is history. Their credibility and social proof was all destroyed in one night.
I've been really at the pool gazing, and the pool where I'm staying. I'll pull up like a trying to be the greatest.
To be honest though, y'all, after checking their interviews and things like that, these don't seem to be bad dudes. They seem like they are just really being themselves. In a way, that's refreshing. However, when it comes to hip-hop, we don't care about none of that stuff if you don't seem to be true to the culture. Now, I'm sure that people are quick to call them culture vultures, but I'll leave that to y'all to decide. Florida seems to be its own planet almost, so maybe they're just personifications of the young people culture of their surroundings. Not to mention they were allegedly heavy in the streets, so their outlandish appearance is par for the course when it comes to living a rebellious lifestyle. However, to me, their Dominican heritage shouldn't be used as a reason to exclude them from being looked at as appropriators if you do choose so. Dominicans largely have a rep for being quite discriminatory to African Americans and black people globally, and with hip-hop being an African American art form, I wouldn't be mad if people chose to err on the side of caution in terms of accepting them as a genuine addition to the culture. Realistically, they have so many red flags as rap artists that you don't have to even go that route to justifiably disregard them. Since they were first brought to everybody's attention less than a year ago, everything about them seemed like a joke, from their talent, appearance, and their rise to fame. Even though they were garnering attention before fame, their notoriety came relatively overnight. When you combine overnight success and music, you usually find the perfect equation for an industry plant. Of course, there isn't any real evidence to prove this theory correct, but they do tick all of the boxes and they fit the usual industry plant pattern. Unfortunately for them, rap fans are already weary of industry plants ever since the wave of SoundCloud rappers that lived off clout instead of great music. As soon as you give off plant vibes, people will start to dismiss you right off the bat. The only thing that can save an artist from the industry plant stigma is dropping consistent quality music. At a certain point, if you are showing growth and being persistent, listeners care less and less about how you were brought to their attention. This is a fact that hurt the Island Boys in terms of hip-hop respect up to this point. They arrived on the scene with no project, no real musical paper trail, just a few music videos and a weak gimmick. Their viral moment came by way of a weak melodic freestyle. The one thing they had in their favor was the fact that the freestyle was catchy. This led to people waiting to see what was next for them. Any other legit music artist would find a way to capitalize on the moment and immediately start dropping more music. Instead, they chose to continue to pursue their clout through social media.
The one thing about me is, look, the problem with me, the difference between me and other people is they don't believe in themselves. See, I believe in myself.
She really got lit though, bro. Congrats though. Really, you did it, bro. I don't know how you did it. I don't know if you sold your soul. I don't know if you motherfucking, I don't know what you did, but you got popping, bro.
This was a red flag for hip-hop listeners. They just didn't seem to take music seriously enough. They didn't appear to take anything serious for that matter. Even in their interviews following the virality, they were conducted in a way that made these guys just look like influencers capitalizing on whatever avenues that would pay the most. That's just not gonna fly in hip-hop, man. Not at all. Also, when they speak on stories of their life, rap really didn't cross their mind until they realized it would get them lit in the eyes of females and get more money. To this day, that appears to be their only motive. This is why rap listeners just don't see them as genuine. As if they didn't have enough things against them though, they would also have to deal with the growing list of L's that they have taken. I mean, their whole journey after that TikTok video has been one big L. It's almost as if their fame was a curse. From fraudulent beefs with non-hip-hop related figures, like the situation with the Impulsive podcast where they were being selective at who they wanted to give the smoke to. In this case, Logan Paul was the one poking fun at them, but they didn't want that problem, so when the other host was actually being genuine, they chose to verbally gang up on him and then walk off the podcast.
God forbid a situation would happen.
You know me from Island Boys, but you know I'm thugging, bro, right? You know that, right?
Why don't we just let cooler heads prevail? Why don't we just let cooler heads prevail? You know how to do that.
I told you, end it already. You haven't ended it. You keep on talking about it.
Then there is the corny beef that they had with the TikToker Bryce Hall.
Let's set something up.
Let's set something up. Look at your mullet. Bro, look at your mullet. Bro, look at my arm. It's so plain looking. Bro, look at me and your arm. Let's do this right now. Come on. Like, hold on.
Hospital.
I want to get touched by the Island Boys. My haircut's giving me. You're the biggest cop chase in the world.
And a few other corny disputes I don't even care to mention. In addition to the fake beefs, there have been videos that have leaked of the brothers in their lowest moments, such as being in the midst of domestic disputes. It's just been ugly for them. And if it's been ugly for them, imagine how ugly it has been for us to see them in those awkward moments. That doesn't encourage continued support, especially in rap. Now, if people were gifted with the continuous music during these crazy moments, they definitely would have more of a chance at making it long term. Whoever is managing them should keep all of these things in mind if they really care about their client. By the look of things though, they could care less. As long as the money's coming in for the time being, then that's all that matters. If a manager only cares about the money for the moment and not long term, that goes to really show the lack of faith that they have. If the people making money off of them don't see longevity, why should we? Not too long ago, Kodiak Red posted a video, and in my opinion, this is all you would need to see in order to make a fair assessment of the brothers, their motives, and what to expect from them in the future. Check it out.
I said, nah. But when you sell your soul, you feel me? You gotta, it's not what how people say it is. You really gotta, like, you really gotta pick, you understand what I'm saying? And you get anything you want. You get to be rich. You get to have fortune. You get to have everything you ever wanted. You feel me? But you could think I'm cap. I'm not tripping. I did it a week ago. I haven't been happy ever since. I've been having anxiety every single day. What did I wish for? To be famous and be rich.
Now, from the look of it, Homeboy was serious about what he was saying, and if that's the case, this is a really sad situation. Another young adult willing to sell their soul for things that they can't take with them when they leave this earth. May him and his brother find peace one day. Other than that, it is clear that hip-hop has washed its hands with these guys, possibly the music industry as a whole. Only time will tell what's next for the Venegas brothers. Only thing that is certain at this moment is that I surely won't be having them in my playlist no time soon, that's for sure. Love hip-hop, love life, and love yourself. Peace.